Hello everybody with Hey and Hello, this is Janine and welcome to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, we are going to talk about my recent watch, which is the Castaway Diva. And I know I'm so late for this one, but let's dive in. Castaway Diva stars Park Hyun-bin, Choi Young-yup, and Cha Hae-kyun. It's a story about a girl that was stranded in an island for 15 years, and after 15 years, she finally had a chance to get away from the island and achieve the dreams that she never thought would happen. For me, the series is very heartwarming, heart-touching, and for the first few episodes, I never thought that I would have my tears flowing. I think not only for the 2 episodes, but some of the episodes that was in the 12 series. But there is a scene where Seo Mokha, this is the younger version, sang Dream Us. And it's a song about dreams. It's a song about dreaming. And I have felt every single nostalgic feelings of the things that I have felt when I was younger, when I am dreaming of something that I wanted to achieve when I was young. So parang natindot si Nostalgia Bioton, and when she was singing, ang galing din kasi ng mga child star. And that was the scene where Mokha asked Kiho to videotape her for an audition for Yuranju, and who she idolized so much, and she wanted to be just like her. And one of the reasons also that made my heart really cry out for the first 2 episodes, the first episode. A little backstory, because they see Kiho and see Park Hyun-bin, they have a backstory of their fathers abusing them when they were younger. So, yun backstory pa lang na yun was the thing that also made me cry. Kasi, ang galing lang talaga ng mga child actors dun sa episodes na yun, that you really felt their emotions. They really let you feel that you are in that kind of scene. Yung wala kang takas. The only thing that you have is yourself and of course each other. Talaga naiyak ako dun sa part, especially dun sa boat scene nila, na whatever happens, kailangan mong sumikat. You have to be famous so nobody can touch you. That was the line Kiho said to Mokha when he was about to leave her, para she could achieve the dream that she wanted to achieve. It really made my heart cry. And another scene where my heart was really touched was where Mokha was singing behind Yuranjun. She was actually lip singing for her because Yuranjun has nodule problems. So when she was singing, si Park Hyun-bin lang, and the way the lyrics was written, the cinematography takes you to that moment, to that place, and all you could see is the emotions running throughout Yuranjun and Seo Mokha. Seo Mokha as a fan who loves her so much, but Yuranjun's feeling when she was on stage singing that song brings her back to that once upon a time she was the deal. She was the singer, she was the star, she was the idol, and that was the feeling. So na-touching heart ko na once upon a time the people that we look up to had this moment. Once upon a time we are also Seo Mokha singing the song of the celebrity that we look up to. So sobrang na-touch ako doon. The scene between Yuranjun and her mom, the scene where Kiho's dad was stabbed, and there was this line that he said, "You are the only father that I knew." There's also a line that Mokha said, the term father or the word father is the thing that Kiho is afraid of. But because of his stepdad, it changed a lot for him. And the thing that I like about this too is when Seo Mokha's clothes reminds me so much of Spirited Away. I think that's the thing that really captures me as a Studio Ghibli fan. And the Castaway is also like a metaphor for me that sometimes when we grow older, we put a certain thing, certain dream, certain wants into the back of our heart. We cast away it in a certain island deep down into our soul. But years and years would pass. Something would remind you of that dream or of that scene or of that one that you always wanted to achieve or wanted to have in your lifetime. So para siyang ganun, that's for me. And That's how the story is telling me all throughout the series. And I really like Park Hyun-bin talaga. And that's the reason why I watched this, is because of her. And funny about it is, I always watching AKDrama, I always have a take Seo Mokha. Every series I like, but every time I watch it, I never had a take Seo Mokha and I watch it. I just remember I also love her in this It's hard kasi siya lang talaga yung gusto kong panoorin. And of course, I love Cha Hye-kyun. I've seen some of the series that he has done before. And this is my first time to watch Cho Jong-hyuk. And for me, there is a certain aura in him, like if he is at work, he has like a different situation. Composed, natural, reserved. But whenever he's talking to Mokha, yung eyes niya, nagdo-doe eyes. Yung parang puppy. But anyways, yun lang yung na-notice ko. But all throughout the series, I really love everything about it. Kasi it's really heartwarming for me as a viewer. And of course, if you guys are watching my channel, you know we're going to be dwelling and diving into this, and I have printed it out. So 2-page lang naman. 2-page. Anyways, so let's dive into the things that I have liked and picked up in this series. Number 1 for me is be kind. Be always kind. You know, be careful of what you are saying. Be careful with the words that is popping in our mouths. Not because we don't see it, or not because a certain person doesn't show her emotions, or you don't see their transparency. It doesn't mean that the person is not going through something. Someone, or somehow that someone, the only strength they have is the smile that they show on their faces. In relation to that, this is one line where Ki-ho said to Mokha when he still didn't know about Mokha's background, and this is what he said to her when he was taking a video of her. In my eyes, you seem to lack a lot. You lack maturity, manners, and thought. You also lack worries, gloominess, concerns, or reasons to cry. So whenever I look at you, I was annoyed. That was Jung Ki-ho. But it changed when he saw what Mokha is going through. Sometimes, as friends or strangers, the only thing I guess that we could have or share is one himneseo. But of course, sometimes hindi naman kailangan ng words. You know, just that reassuring moments of shaking hands, giving them a hug, giving them a tap on the back, is assuring them that life is going to give back to them. And of course, dreaming. How beautiful it is to dream. How beautiful it is to dream even bigger. To fight for that dream despite of impossibilities. There's this one line, non-verbatim to. This is the time when she finally found out who stagnant water is. They were having a conversation about not giving up, and he told her it's just going to waste her time. A little context. The company that she's in, the RJ Entertainment Company, is giving her songs from the archive. So yung archive na yon is a list of songs that was not really meant to be released. Pero sabi ni Stagnant Water, because they're giving you the archives, ibig sabihin lang nun, we are trash. Mokha is just gonna waste her time in achieving something that will not really go on for a very long time. And then he asked her, what if for 10 years, you're still doing it and nothing happened? You will just be there. And then Mokha told him that yes, she may regret it for 10 years, slightly now. She may regret it, but at least she's been doing the thing that she wanted to do for a very long time. And that is to achieve that dream. Yung kahit na dyan lang, it's okay. Because the thing that will make her regret is not doing it. So let's just do it. Nothing is impossible, diba? Nike and Adidas. Nothing is impossible, just do it. There is this one line that Kiho's mom is always telling him when he was younger. If you wish for something with all of your heart, one way or another, it will come true one day. And it will happen in an unexpected way. When achieving your dream, age is just a number. And and I would always remember that because one of my friends told me about this line that one of their bosses had said, you are not too late for any of your first. Kakayanin at magagawa natin. And we can do it. In relation to the series, kasi 31 na siya, diba? She's been stranded in the island for 15 years. And at age 31, sabi nila, sa K-pop world or K-pop industry, 31, medyo mahirap nang i-launch. Even if she's past the limit, si Mokha, she still continued believing and achieving that one day of her life. Even if there's so many bumps along the way. If you're in my time frame or age frame, one of the things that hit me when I was watching this series is the truth bomb. Despite of you retaliating and wanting to say, no, you're wrong. That's not what I feel. That's not what you should be telling me. Don't put words on my mouth. Sabi niya dito, have you heard the term truth bomb? They coined it while I was stranded. It means to attack someone with truth. Swearing or shouting at someone doesn't bring them down. It's stating the facts, the truth. I can't even argue since they are right. I have no choice but to just take it. The truth bomb makes you float into this coastal water of questions, doubt, and am I good enough? So, naintindihan ko yung scene na yun. Tapos, yung umapaw na yung water sa kanya. And when she heard that she's too old to be an idol, that's the truth. So, strike. They said that's gonna be hard to launch someone like her, and she was trapped and stranded into an island. Truth, strike to the heart. And the thing about this is you cannot resuscitate yourself at that situation, at that moment. Kasi totoo, all the things that you hear is the truth. You cannot cover it na because that's how the world is mirroring you. Or you have to take, dun sa metaphor dito sa Castaway, kailangan mong makuha yung icebox. What should you do at that moment? What should you do when that moment happens? What you should do after that moment happens? So, ano yung nakita natin? What are we gonna see for our future selves? Next is, the people we look up to are the persons whom we called the driving force. And yun yung relationship ni Seo Mokha and Yoon Ranjun. That despite of years being trapped on an island, and despite of having that sad background with her father, si Yoon Ranjun is one of the persons that push her through. And of course, as a fan, it's one of the beautiful feelings to see and to experience is when the person you look up to is proud of you. At the same time, to see them in flesh and in person. Parang ano nakita ko yung Enhypen for the very first time. And when sabay sila sa car, that enjoyment, that feeling na kahit hindi ko na sila na videohan, that moment of a fan and an idol is something that I could never imagine what it would feel like after that. Syempre, to all the people that I have looked up to, because of you, I really wanted to dream big. And that was one of the scenes. And I think always one of the scenes whenever she's with Yoon Ranjun, that because of you, I am dreaming big. And because of you, I am grateful. And because of you, I hope you are proud of me too. Ganon. And of course, at the end of the day, your family will always have your back. Just like Wohak and Bogo's parents. And sometimes a stranger can also be a family. And just like the series, Wohak and Bogo never thought that they would be calling someone their father again. Life is beautiful if you have friends like them. It's like them. You would wish someone like them. Maybe you are Jungkiho. Maybe you are Wohak. Maybe you are Mokha. It's beautiful to have friends who always root and wish the best for you. No jealousy intended. All they want is for you to achieve that dream. Natatouch din ako dun sa scenes where si Pidinim, si Kiho, si Bogol na ngayon, was directing Mokha's first live performance. And nag-flashback yung time na he was also the first person who directed her when she was dreaming to be a star. So yung ganong friendship, I don't mind if you go first. I will always root for you. And na-miss ko lalo yung mga friends ko. Yung tipong, wait a minute, kung kailang hindi na pandemic, tsaka hindi nakikita. Actually, puro kasi drawing. I'll meet you at Wednesday. Hindi ako pwede ng Wednesday. Baka Saturday. At ayun nga po, 1 year na po silang hindi nagkita. So anyways, it's really nice to have beautiful friends like them. And just like I said, maybe you are that beautiful friend. And last but definitely not the least, there are good and bad people. Just like in this line that Yoon Ranjun said. In life, you'll learn that some people become happy over other people's misfortunes. You learn that many become jealous of other people's success. That's because when their lives becomes pathetic, they refuse to blame themselves. That's why they blame it on others and want to bring them down. Because that's easier. It's extremely difficult to sincerely root for other people. And Mokha, that's the reason why you are incredible. And yun nga, in relation to that, friends, maybe you are also just like Mokha, who does things sincerely. So let's all give up. Well, what? Let's all give up.
Give up.
So let's not give up. Whatever it is that you wanted in life, or whatever it is that you have cast away for a long time, maybe it's time now to bring back that one thing you left in that island. Let's give our 99%. Wag natin i-100. Sabi nga ni Kiho, instead of 100, just give 99%. Save that 1% for you, or else it will be stiffling. So let's become the best at all cost. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope your dreams would come true, and so as my dreams would come true. Spice.